Hello, everybody, and welcome to the middle of Day 2 of the North American Invitational here at LAXNAI at the Utica University Nexus Center, where we've got a matchup between the Frog Pond Maulers and the Era Green. And the Frog Pond Maulers are just had a loss earlier, and now they have to come out and play again, and they'll be up against Era Green. So you see, the majority of the Era Green has been out here. They've warmed up for the last 20 minutes right now, where Frog Pond, they decided to take a little bit of a break in between. There was an extended break in between of 20 minutes as opposed to 12 minutes, so the Maulers can get a little extra rest here as they're the only team so far to have to play back-to-back games. As the Era Green are looking a little bit fresh and ready. Hello, everyone. My name is David Bowie. Thank you so much here for joining us here on the broadcast on Lacrosse TV, as we are moments away from getting the opening face-off going on here, as majority of the Frog Pond Maulers are just coming out from their locker rooms and heading out to the field. They got to get their helmets on, but opting not to take any warm-ups, or very little, just because they're fresh off a game. Starting in net for Era Green will be Deacon Nod. He is of Curve Lake First Nation, actually. He's north of where I currently reside. It's found in eastern Ontario. And on the other side will be Brenner Jacobs for the Frog Pond Maulers. Both of them are going to be sporting number 30. So we are moments away from the face-off, and I don't think that the Maulers got the memo that they have to be out here, because they're missing a small portion of their team.
Featuring Era Green and Frog Pond Maulers. The LAXNAI Training Committee would like to thank you, all fans, vendors, players.
So as noted, there are 15-minute halves here on a running clock. Minor penalties are reduced from 2 minutes to 1 minute, and major penalties from 5 to 3 here in this format of the North American Invitational here at LAXNAI. So I think we're just waiting for the rest of the Maulers to get on their bench, as they're having to play a second straight game. All right, and Brenner Jacobs is making his way to the net, and we are set to go here for the opening face-off. And a face-off violation will favor the Maulers here, as they will start. They are in the gray, black, and white, as the Era Green will be in the green, yellow, and orange. And here we go. Davis Jacobs. Big man trying to rumble his way through. The ball's stripped loose. Who's going to get it? Oh, Davis with a huge slash. No call on that one. Loose ball. Nobody has picked it up yet, and the shot clock will expire, so Era Green will get the ball here in transition. Odd man rush coming back the other way if they're quick. That's Alex Bean on the far side. Get it to Robert Hudson. To George Grippo. There's a centering pass out in front, not on the mark, intended for Liam Dybel. But Green will have to reset. There's a low shot, and score! Just like that, Era Green gets right on the board that quickly, with a minute 17 going into the first. And it is 1-0 Era Green over the Frog Pond Maulers. That beat Brenner Jacobs on the low side. Look at the replay there. Look at it one more time. Wow, what a rifle. I don't think Jacobs really reacted to that so much until it was a little too late on that one.
Era Green goal is first of the game, scoring number 22, Robert Hudson. With assist number 14.
Robert Hudson with the goal there for Era Green to open things up here. Here comes Joe Squire, low shot, and he scores! And a retaliation goal there for the Frog Pond Maulers, And we're all tied up here as Joe Squire gets them on the board with a nice low shot, beating Deacon Knott. And it is now 1-1 all with 3 minutes and 15 seconds elapsed here. Sorry, 2:15 elapsed here in the first half. Already we're seeing some quick action here between these two teams. Dan O'Gorman and Danton Miller in the face-off circle, and it'll be won by O'Gorman. And here it is, a breakaway chance here for O'Gorman. Shot saved by Jacobs. He gets it right in the chest, and he gets a quick outlet pass the other way. Here come the Maulers in the offensive zone. Miller takes a shot. That goes wide. Loose ball picked up by Rod Squire. On that pass is batted down, and now Alex Bean will take it back the other way. He's got Robert Hudson with him, and he'll get that ball. As Eric Green will go on offense to Patrick Brosnan. Coming through, Superman dive, and saved by Jacobs. He takes it right in the chest off the shot of Liam Dybel. And now we're going to go back the other way. Justin Martin through center. To the far side, yellow line is Travis Longboat. He tries to rifle it through, goes a whole bunch of traffic, and the ball's loose. Oh boy, and Davis Jacobs takes a bit of a tumble there. Big man is down. It's now 3-on-1. Here's a chance over top. Score! Patrick Brosnan on the 3-on-1 gets the goal for Eric Green. And a breakdown in defensive coverage favors the Irish. And they're now up 2-1 here in the opening period. Just about 4 minutes have elapsed and then some. And a face-off violation will award the ball to the Maulers as they will begin their offense. Oakley Thomas through the middle. He's just going to rifle it immediately and saved by Knott. Now we're going to outlet pass to Quinn Sorority. Ball's on the far side for Alex Bean. He'll get it back to Grippo. Ball's on the near side. Weaving through is Farrell. He'll get it back to the far side. Shot over the top, and that just goes wide, and a shot clock will expire, and it will be Mahler's ball. Jordan Goddard has it on the far side, crossing the yellow line. Gets a bit of a check. And an illegal pick there, and we will go back the other way for Eric Green. Robert Hudson. He'll send it back to Dybel, who's got it on the far side yellow line. Eric Green getting in formation. Centering pass out in front. Fakes the shot. Was Liam Dybel. He thought about it. Back to center. Dybel. He's got it. Nice little spin move to get through. Low shot. That just goes wide. Rebound couldn't be corralled by Eric Green. And back the other way. Here we come. Here are the Maulers in transition. Fast pace. Here comes Thomas. Oh, shot. That just goes wide. But it is picked up by the Maulers. Jordan Goddard able to corral the rebound. And the ball is now on the far side. Cutting in through the middle. Whitlow. His shot goes wide. Oakley Thomas able to pick up the ball. There's a quick shot and saved by Knott. Looks like he took that right off the mask, and he had to quickly adjust it. And a fast break the other way for Eric Green. Here it comes. Shot, that just goes wide. And it'll be taken by the Maulers. Long outlet pass the other way, but Deacon Knott able to intercept that pass. And he'll try to slow things down a little bit here with a short pass in his own zone. Quinn Sorority gets it to Colin Grippo. Oh, big shot there at the yellow line. And that's going to draw a penalty here. That's going to be against Eric Green. The goaltender has come off. The extra man comes on. Quick shot. Save. And loose ball. Still not controlled yet. And finally it is picked up by the Maulers. And we're going to get a penalty here against Frog Pond. Let's see what the call is going to be. It looks like Lenny Thompson is headed to the box. So Era Green will go on the power play for the first time here. As Brendan Farrell will quarterback this attack. Farrell passes to the short side to Serrati. Back to Farrell. Nice cycling through, trying to find a lane, however. Oh, that pass has been deflected and batted down, but it's picked up by Dybel. It's been recovered by Era Green, and that goes off the post and into the stands, and it bounces right back into the playing field. So ball will be for the Maulers here as there's 22 seconds left here on the power play. Maulers will have to kill off the rest of this and likely will, barring some kind of turnover. And they're just taking it slow right now as Goddard has it. Tries the centering pass to Martin, and it just goes over his head. Hits the half wall. Martin's able to corral the ball up there. Going by two defenders. He got a chance at the net. Takes a quick shot. Saved by Knott, and he gets it right into his stick. Quick pass out by Knott. Penalty is over. We're now back to even strength, and it's a 3-on-2 right now. Outnumbered attack. Takes a shot. Saved by Jacobs. He'll get it away. We have two Indigenous goalies here for both of these teams. It's Whitlow. Now it's off to the far side. As Goddard tried to dance around and back to Whitlow. Nice little pass. That just goes off the post. Oh, there's going to be a holding penalty coming up here against the Maulers. Clearly wrapped his arm around it. See if we got a replay on that one. Shot over the top. Misses. And the Maulers touch up here. Well, I wonder if we can see that. That looked like clear as day to me as far as penalties go. That's Jordan Goddard heading to the box on that one. Take a look. Here's that nifty little pass that resulted in the post. Now, here's the penalty right here on the top left of your screen. Yeah, clearly a grab right there over the top of the shoulder. And Era Green will go back on the power play. Serrati. To Dybel. So back and forth here going on Serrati. Giving it back. Launches shot. Saved by Jacobs. Gets him with the mesh there. Protecting that 5-0. Long outlet pass coming the other way. Oh, just over the head of Travis Longboat. Here comes Justin Martin there on the far side. He's looking for some help, and he gets it in the Longboat. Whitlow now has it. He's charging him with speed, but he's being pushed off. Pass to the middle. Backhand shot. Deacon not makes the save. Looks for it, and it is between his pads. Safe and no danger from crossing that net. Still 2-1 game here. As Era Green are in the final seconds of the penalty. And score! I think that's going to count as a power play goal. But Era Green extends their lead now. It's 3-1 over the Frog Pond Maulers. 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. The arena scoreboard hasn't changed their score yet. And here we go. Loose ball is kicked around there by Frog Pond Maulers. Right now the Maulers just trying to find some offense. Low shot. Deacon Knott makes the save. An outlet pass goes to Robert Hudson. He's got a goal. To Liam Dybel now has it on the far side. Back to Hudson. Hudson trying to shimmy his way through. Now cuts across and he scores. Oh, no, he doesn't. It's a crease violation. It did go in. But the ref is waving it off, and Hudson, an impressive effort, but stepped in the crease. So we will continue and play on. The Maulers in the offensive zone here. Ball's on the near side. Winds up shot, saved by Deacon Knott off the left pad. And Oakley Thomas will recover it. Thomas feeds it off. Nice little pass through the back, and that just goes wide and off the half wall from behind the net. Maulers still continue the offense. 16 seconds left on the shot clock, and that'll be picked up by Nicholas D'Amico. He's got an odd man rush coming the other way. He's got Connor Foley as help. He takes a shot himself, and that just goes off the Jacobs and his right pad. Eric Green still on the attack. Coming in, shot, save Jacobs. Left pad this time. Oh, nice little shoulder by George Grippo to take away the possession there from the Maulers, and it'll keep it going here for Eric Green. Ball on the near side boards. Cutting through the middle. There's a pass, shot, and that just goes wide. Hodo Martin with the shot on that one, or rather Patrick Brosnan with the shot. And they'll continue on. Pass through the middle. Nice little spin move. Cuts across. Save. And it could have been deflected, actually. I think that was Justin Martin who actually got a stick on that one. So no change in the shot clock. Chance the other way. Shot. Score! Joe Squire gets his second goal of the game and beats Deacon Knott through the 5-hole. And now it is 3-2 for Eric Green over the Maulers. But we still have a tightly contested match here with 1:08 left to go here in the first half. Face-off won by Danton Miller and the Maulers. They're just coming in with speed. Tries to take a fadeaway shot, saved by Knott. Easy with the pads there. Liam Dybel now coming in on the far side. He's coming in with speed. Trying to cut in. Takes the shot. Saved by Jacobs. Gets it off his left hand. Maulers on the attack. Cutting in through the middle. Pass out in front. Could not be corralled by Travis Longboat. Left to restart as Whitlow tries to cut through. Now he's going out to the far side. Goes deep. Bit of a soft pass, barely corralled there by Longboat before it was whacked out. And the ball's now on the near side boards. Thomas takes a shot, but time runs out with the shot clock. Oh no, they've reset it because it hit the goalie. So they will be able to continue their attack. Loose ball. Picked up by Rod Squire. And now that is the end of the half. A little bit of a flurry there, but Deacon not able to fend it off, and Eric Green will enjoy a 1-goal lead coming into the second half. It's Eric Green 3, the Frog Pond Maulers 2. And we'll take a quick minute break, and we'll be right back to bring you the second half. in the 10-9 loss, but oh my, that was quite the game there at the Onondaga Nation Fieldhouse. Probably one of the best games of that tournament. And on the other side, Eric Green, there's been a lot of popularity of lacrosse in Ireland, so much so that they were able to make two teams out of this and split it up into Era Green and Era White. This is what you see before you. And their mascot is actually an Irish green version of Mario. And I know my Nintendo fans are thinking Green Mario, isn't that just Luigi? No, but if you look at their mascot, it does look like Mario, but just in green and with the mutton chops and the orange mustache. All right, we are moments away from the face-off for the second half between the Era Green and Frog Pond Maulers, and the face-off will be won by Danton Miller of the Maulers. Maulers dressed in the gray, black, and white, as Era Green in the green, orange, and yellow. The battle for that ball right in front of the Maulers bench, and we're getting a whistle. And there's going to be an illegal substitution call here. Looks like it's going to be against the Maulers. And one's got to be sent to the sin bin, so it looks like Danton Miller will be serving that penalty for the Frog Pond. Not the start you want here in the second half. You're down 1 goal. And now you've got to kill this penalty off. As Era Green will go on the power play, and Brandon Farrell will kick things off for Era Green. Farrell. The short side to Patrick Brosnan. To Dybel. Back to Farrell. And they're cycling through those passes, trying to find a lane here. As Farrell tries to get his pass back, but it's not on the mark, but it'll be recovered by Green. 4 seconds left, and that ball's turned over by the Maulers. Coming in with speed here, it's Justin Martin. There's a shot. Oh, it went off the right pad, but it's a crease violation anyhow. And the ball will go back to the Maulers here as they continue their power play. 18 seconds left. Or rather, Era Green, sorry, they're playing shorthanded. And that's going to be a running clock, however, too. There's a penalty, actually, my apologies. That's going to be against Era Green. And Era Green's power play has expired now. Now it's 5-on-4 power play for the Maulers, and this is their chance to tie things up. Block shot saved by Deacon Knott, and it goes through. It looked like Deacon Knott had initially made the save, but it trickled through the back of the net. Knott didn't know where it went. And we're all tied up here at 3. And that was a ripper from Danton Miller, and he was the one who served the illegal substitution penalty, so he was fresh out of the penalty box and made that goal. He's also the face-off specialist, and he's back out there in the circle. Where's that ball? Oh, it was actually caught with Era Green. Uh-oh. That's going to be a penalty here against Era Green. That's going to be a delay of game penalty. Can't do that. He was visibly frustrated that he got that call because that ball was just hidden within his stick and he didn't even know it. And he just swatted the ball in frustration. And now the Maulers go back on the attack on the power play. They scored once. Let's see if they do it again. Quick shot, Deacon Knott, and he saves it just underneath his left arm. He didn't know where it was. He's had to find it. Era Green with a chance. Over the top. Score! Liam Dybel with a long outlet pass capitalizes, and a short-handed goal goes to Era Green, and now they're up 4-3, breaking the tie.
After quarter 11 left in the legal rush, that penalty was in 13-10.
11:15 left to go here in the second half. Shorthanded goal scored by Liam Dybel. And now back on the attack we go. 9 seconds left here on the power play. Low shot, and that beats Deacon Knott for a goal. As Wes Whitlow gets the power play goal. We're all tied up again here at 4 apiece. So the penalty just gets a goal for each team, and we're still tied up here now at 4 apiece with 10:41 left to go here in the second half. Face-off won by the Maulers as Oakley Thomas is able to recover that ball. Now it's Whitlow on the near side. Looking for a lane. They'll pass it off through the center. Cutting through up the middle and saved by Deacon Knott. And he's able to get that. Rejects Oakley Thomas. And Deacon will just a soft bounce pass to his teammate. And Alex Bean will carry it out. And he'll get it to Colin Serrati. Farrell in control of the ball. He'll pass it off. Ball's on the far side corner. And the shot clock has run out. And the Maulers will now take over on offense. Hodo Martin. Now Martin will go off there in transition here as Lenny Thompson also did the same thing, and he gets it to Whitlow. Whitlow, nice pass there up front. Shot saved by Knott. As he rejects Travis Longboat on that shot. Long pass not there, and it goes right to Jacobs, who's been mostly quiet here in this second half. Maulers going on offense. Rod Squire. This pass is not there. There's a loose ball. Who's going to pick it up? And Longboat will get it. Tries to lob pass it a little lazily so. Oh, and great job there by Oakley Thomas. There could have been a fast break the other way, a 2-on-0, and they have not made that excellent slash to keep the ball and possession for the Maulers. Coming through is Whitlow. Loads up. Oh, nice loose ball knockout. Way to knock that out, and Deacon Knott will recover the ball. Oh, his pass was deflected, and the Maulers will come right back on offense. Rod Squire exchanging that ball with Jordan Goddard, and now Goddard will, nice behind the back shot. Oh, and almost had that in, but stepped into the crease almost. Refs are saying not the case. It'll be Maulers' ball still in the offensive zone. Here's a second chance. Shot. Deacon Knott makes the save. I was able to get down and cover up that 5-hole. Oh, no, it actually trickled through. I thought it had dead stop, but no, it actually went in. And we're seeing that a lot from Knott. He makes the save, and he's looking around for where is that ball. And the Maulers able to give themselves a goal. We'll take a look at the replay. Nice little nifty pass. Shot it through. And that was Wes Whitlow making that goal. It had fooled me. It was tough for me to see where that ball was. I thought it was saved by the way Deacon Knott was reacting, but nonetheless, the 5-4 goal. And there's another quick goal there by Tinton Miller as he just bounces it, and it perfectly hits the top corner, beating Knott. Just like that, it's now 6-4 in the span of less than 1 minute. 2 quick goals from the Maulers against Eric Green here. Dunbar and Miller in the face-off circle. Face-off won by Dunbar. Oh, and nope. Giving another face-off violation here, and this time Dunbar will just go back to the bench and not swat that ball. He was guilty of a delay of game penalty by doing that earlier, so this time he just walks right back to the bench this time around. The Maulers on offense. Whitlow comes in, takes a shot, and he scores! There's the hat trick for Wes Whitlow. And the Frog Pond Maulers are now up 7-4 with a 3-goal lead. They've scored the last 3 and are starting to run away with it now with 6:07 left to go here in the second half. Face-off won by Eric Green, is picked up by Liam Dybel. He's coming in with speed, trying to get a quick goal. Saved by Jacobs. Almost looked to hit him in the side of the foot. That pass is intercepted now by the Maulers. They're coming back the other way. Whitlow looking for a fourth. No, he passes it off to Miller. Miller makes a shot. It just goes wide. And the ball will go to Eric Green in transition. Alex Bean is just slowing it down and trying to get his team under control here in a 3-goal deficit. Rosden over to the far side. Coming in with speed there, looks like it was George Grippo. No. Shot, score! And Brendan Farrell is able to get him on the far side low and beat Brenner Jacobs. And that's going to cut the deficit to 2. It's now 7-5. Just under 5 minutes left to go here in the second half. And Eric Green's going to look to try and tie things up here in these final 5 minutes. There's definitely time to do it, but will they be able to? Face-off won here by Eric Green as Connor Foley is able to scoop it up and take it to the offensive zone. He'll pass it off to Dybel here. It's on the near side corner here in the offensive zone. Cutting through the middle, he'll send it off on the far end. The pass out there is deflected. It looks like Justin Martin got a stick on that pass. Where's that ball? It's loose. Recovered by Eric Green. Long high shot, and the shot clock will expire, so it'll be Mahler's ball. Mahler centering pass, out of front shot, score! And Wes Whitlow gets his 4th, beating out Deacon Knott once again, and restores the 3-goal lead. It is now 8-5 for the Maulers over Eric Green. Deacon Knott, a goaltender from Curve Lake First Nation, just north of where Stephen Stamp and I currently reside in Peterborough, Ontario. So we both know him quite well. And the Maulers here are going back on offense. Pass on the front. Low shot. Knott makes the save there right in the chest, stopping Danton Miller. And we're back the other way we're going to go. Eric Green now on the offensive attack here on the far side. That's Connor Foley. Gets it to George Grippo. Grippo, dead stops. Cross rink pass. Gets to Brandon Farrell, and it's saved by Jacobs. Jacobs with the long outlet pass the other way. There's a cherry picker over there. Travis Longboat. Got to take his chance. Deacon Knott. He scores! What a move by Travis Longboat. He faked out Deacon Knott and then went back against the grain over the top and dunked it. And now it's 9-5 for the Maulers over the Eric Green, and Frog Pond has started to run away with this. 2:25 left to go here in the second half. It has been all Frog Pond here. They have just dominated this half. As Wes Whitlow, 4-goal game. He's had a great time out here today. Jordan Goddard. Now it's on the far side. Odo Martin back to Goddard. Goddard facing in. There's another chance for Whitlow. Takes a shot. And it goes wide. It will bounce off the referee's calf. And it'll be picked up by Eric Green. And back the other way we will go. As Dan O'Gorman. Oh, he has his pass intercepted now. Here's an odd man rush the other way. The Maulers. Shot saved by Deacon Knott. Just got it on the left side of his chest. And not being able to make the save. James Fennessy running along the far side wall. Up the wing. His pass not on the mark, and it'll be picked up by the goalkeeper, Brenner Jacobs, and we'll go back the other way as the Maulers will go on offense. On the far side. Pass out in front. Saved by Knott. Where's that ball? It's behind Knott. He doesn't know where it is, but it's been scooped up by Eric Green and James Fennessy. It'll get it to Alex Bean. Ball on the far side. Playing from behind the net. Pass not quite there, but it's still picked up by Patrick Brosnan. He tried to center and pass, and it'll be picked up by Jacobs. Jacobs with another long outlet pass intended for Jordan Goddard. He gets a shot, and that makes the save. Having to go down to his knees to make that one. The rebound is picked up by the Maulers. And they get a reset clock. Long pass here to the short side boards for Longboat. Made an incredible goal earlier. Longboat, bit of a juke. Spins around, takes a bit of a lazy low shot. And that ricocheted off an Era Green player, so it'll remain Mahler's ball. Oakley Thomas. Just resisting some of that hit. He's just letting his man kind of swat on him. He's just standing his ground here. Finds a behind the back fancy pass here. Almost actually got his man, but it is recovered. Chance out in front. Quick throw, and the time will expire there. And that's going to be it, as on the back of Wes Whitlow's 4-goal game, the Frog Pond Maulers win it by a score of 9-5 over Era Green. Don't go anywhere, folks. We will have ourselves another game coming up here momentarily within the next 10 minutes or so. It's going to be the L Gods versus the Snake Island Muskies, and Steven Stamp will be on the broadcast for you. But thank you so much for joining us here as we are in the middle of day 2 of LAXNAI, the North American Invitational, here at the Utica University Nexus Center in downtown Utica, New York. I'm David Bowie. Thank you so much for joining us. Steven Stamp will be on later to bring you on the next game here on